Keith Carson already ran the race. In fact, he's at the finish line tonight of the Beach to Beacon.
Yeah, how'd it go, Keith?
Yeah, my time was it was 0, which is I think the best possible time you can get. You start at the finish line, and we had some really inclement weather here, guys. Earlier, they've had to cancel a couple of events as we had not just rain, which would be okay, but a lot of lightning that was cloud to ground. We could see it all over us. Of course, pretty good vantage point here at Fort Williams. Now things cleared up for a bit. There's some ominous clouds in the background now, likely to be some more showers and storms coming through shortly. And when we look at the radar, let's have a look at that, where they've got quite a bit of precipitation pretty much statewide. Now there obviously are breaks in there, but there's some heavier stuff down to the south that moved offshore. That's what came through here, and now moving through the Winnipesaukee area, Squam area, probably on the way to Sebago too. But look at that little baby cell that just popped up towards Kennebunk. That's got a ton of lightning. So the rest of this afternoon, early evening, just kind of unstable here. Dew points in the 60s. If you were outside, you noticed that the air mass is back to a more summery one after being really quite crisp through much of the week. Starting last Sunday when that front came through, we had a kind of a fall-like air mass out there. That's not here today, and it won't be here tomorrow either. It will come back, it looks like, on Sunday. So the last of these showers and storms moves offshore over the next few hours, but just be aware over southern Maine, we have another chance for some heavy downpours and a lot of lightning in there. The storms tend to diminish as they move east into the mid-coast, into down East Maine, as well as just pop-up showers at that point. And then by tomorrow morning, we're partly cloudy. Most of us are in good shape. It's dry. Temperatures are in the 60s. So for the race here, it'll probably be mostly in the 60s, depending on your finish time, of course, maybe into the low 70s. But by the afternoon, we get to the upper 70s to around 80 degrees, and we have enough sun, it acts to destabilize the atmosphere and give us a pop-up shower or storm later in the day. I don't think there's too many of those around, but there could be a couple of them across the interior and foothills especially. I think the better of the 2 weekend days, even though Saturday looks great, is Sunday, because it'll be dry all day. Dew points will be down. Temperatures will actually be a little bit warmer. We start in the mid 60s, we end up in the low 80s. And I think low 80s, low dew points and sun, it's hard to do much better than that, especially when you're talking about a weekend. Should be able to get at least the first half of Monday in, but the latest European model throws a little wrench in the middle of the week when we've got showers and storms coming in. It looked like initially just on Tuesday, but now it looks like we may have those starting Monday afternoon and then lingering through Wednesday morning. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. That Euro is trying to develop a deeper low there. If that happens, it kind of changes the tone of our week, and it ends up being a bit wetter through the middle part of the week. So we'll keep an eye on that. Look, Thursday looks good either way. We'll see what happens with the Monday night, Tuesday situation as to whether or not it produces additional rain and more clouds around there too. Notice it is sticky into next week. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday are back to dew points in the mid 60s. Nothing crazy, not as soupy as we were before when we were in the 70s, but it'll definitely be more summery out there. So guys, good news is, yeah, it's unsettled here through this afternoon and evening, but earlier in the week it looked like this front could have hung around for race time. That's no longer an issue. And outside of Cape Elizabeth and outside of people who are running the race, we got it out of here in time for the weekend, which is really the most important thing overall.
Yeah, we'll happily take that. Also, Keith, we are impressed by you because you just did the full forecast while essentially babysitting. We hear Luca's there.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, he's cleaning. That's
yeah,
easy.
he's right here. He's he's right here. Well, at one point I lost sight of him. He was directly behind me, and I was just kind of doing one of these, a little parent dad move. He didn't want to check out the TV truck, so we'll try to get him to do that after.
Yeah, tell him not to go into TV.
You want to wave? No. Just like his dad. Yeah.
Very shy. Right.
Keith, thank you.